All right, we are live in the kitchen. And say hi, Addy.
Hello.
And we were charged with bringing a side item to the Bedoin Thanksgiving today. Finger foods, I think.
Yeah, finger foods.
Finger
and
foods.
We're trying to make something Thanksgiving-ish. We
Right.
have M&Ms.
Well, we're going to go over that, okay?
Candy corn, and we have some
And peanuts, that's right. So I'm going to turn this around so everyone can see what we're doing. This is a great idea for if you have a last-second side item you need to make and take over to Thanksgiving, finger food or whatever. This is a fantastic idea. So let's
do it every year.
Right. So let's check out what we've got here.
So we got some peanut.
We got peanuts and we've got candy corns
and we got some M&Ms.
Some M&Ms. So what we're going to do is, and I want to talk about these real quick. The M&Ms are just regular M&Ms. I looked for the autumn M&Ms, the ones that are like
the autumn
orange, but they didn't have any of those.
No. So we just get the regular kind because
and they have the Christmas kind too, and the Christmas are red and green.
Yes.
The Christmas are red and green, but I have found that they taste exactly the same as the regular M&Ms. Don't you agree? Yeah. So we just got
the regular kind.
We just got the regular kind. And then also what we did was we got some candy corn, and these are just regular Brock's candy corn. It was like $2 for a bag.
Yeah.
And Hy-Vee has the really huge, like 5-pound bags right now.
Yeah, but we don't really need those.
Right, for $3.50. But I would say outside of using candy corns in this mix or
any kind of
or just taking a handful and creeping out the Halloween kids and throwing it in their trick-or-treat bags loose. There's really no purpose to candy corns.
Just choose any kind, but you should usually just choose the bag that is the smallest.
Right. So then what we also did was I got some Planters peanuts. Now these are the lightly salted Planters peanuts. I went ahead and decided to use those because
they're not so salty.
When I was at the store last night, I forgot to buy peanuts, and I had these in my cabinet. So we're going to go ahead and use those because I know I just got confused on the ingredients last night. So we're going to use those instead. So what we're going to do, Addy, why don't you hold this while I mix these together? Just point it toward the bowl right here, okay? There we go.
So first we're putting in the peanuts.
Right, so we're going to put some of those in, okay? And that's probably a little bit too much, but that's all right because some of the other things.
Well, the whole family might eat all of it.
Right, and then we got some M&Ms. That's the next. That's pretty crucial to this recipe.
Yeah.
Very crucial. You want to put those in. You really don't have to measure these too much.
No, you just put as many as you think you'll eat. Yeah, you just kind of
pour some in like that, and that's about half a bag.
Yeah, that's half a bag.
And then
put as many as you think you might eat.
And then we're gonna go with these, okay?
Candy corn.
And we'll show those. Oh, that's a lot. Whoops. Okay. Well, there's some extra candy corns, and then what we do is what I'm gonna do. I want. This is probably the most critical part. We're gonna go in here, and we're gonna get a bowl. I would recommend the Mikasa French countryside bowl to mix these up in. I'm going to tell you there's a couple of reasons for that. It's not a very deep bowl, but it's good for mixing, especially for these kind of Thanksgiving side items. Wouldn't you agree?
It holds a lot of stuff.
Right. So what we're going to do is, then Addy will hold this again. We're gonna dump this in here.
We're just going to dump the whole thing.
Yep. And then kind of like that, and then we'll kind of stir it back in like that and lose a couple of M&Ms along the way. And really that's it. That's how you make it. That's our side item for Thanksgiving. It's a little time intensive, but it's going to be worth it when you eat it. When you bring this to Thanksgiving, everyone's going to go crazy, aren't they, Addy?
Yes, they are.
You're right here.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so why don't you try a little bit and just tell people what you think. Grab a couple of each. Okay. All right, and then kind of, you put it in your mouth all at once, really. And that's another key. You want to grab like 2 candy corns and a couple M&Ms and a couple peanuts and throw them all together. And I know what you're thinking right now. I was thinking it too. Couldn't I just put in peanut M&Ms instead of regular M&Ms? And the answer to that is maybe. Do whatever you want. I don't care. So
it's good.
Is it good? All right, Addy, say Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, quit eating them.